Tons of topwater activity. I don't know if it's carp or not. They are pretty big, whatever they are. Fortunately, it looks like along the bank over there, it's a little too steep to walk down. You can see the fog coming off over there. There's cold air pushing down the channel near the launch ramp. When it hits the water, it's making that fog. It's kind of cool looking. Oh, man, that's pretty. It's coming up quick. Didn't just see a bass come up down there. Tempted to walk down. My goal is to walk out to the point over there. Looks like you can't really make it around the corner to Oregon Gulch, but you can make it pretty close. I'm gonna give it a shot. It's interesting seeing all the roads. That one has a huge switchback. Looks like somebody actually drove down over there. Looks like there used to be a crossing or something over there where the road goes in. A lot of old roads. There's another old road right here. That one actually has pavement on it still. Well, I decided to come down and try to catch a fish because it's going to get super windy later. This might be my only real time to fish. Well, there's an old beer can sunk. Back down in the mud layer. I just realized how shallow it is. I'm not sure how much time I want to waste fishing right here. If you watched my last video, you know I broke my rod, which really sucked. It rained just enough, I lost my footing and took a spill. It wasn't a bad spill, but I had full arms and backpack. Went to catch myself and snapped my rod right in half. I was pretty bummed. I actually banged up my reel pretty good too. Scraped it here, and I didn't realize till I got home, but I lost the cap on the end here. So I made a little wood one out of some Japanese maple I had. Fun little project. There's a cool jar. It's not like super old, but it's pretty unique. This is the kind of stuff I don't want to carry around all day. Because last time, I found a really cool 1 gallon jug, and when I fell, I broke it. Cut my thumb up pretty good. I don't want to be carrying glass around all day again. It's the coldest morning I've been out in a while. See my breath. Fog coming off the water. It's definitely a change from my last few trips. This must be Beer Can Alley. Yep, soda can too, I guess. Pepsi free. Nature sweet. Gross. No thanks. Coolers. Coolers Light. Budweiser. Say somebody likes to houseboat here. Diet. Something. Coolers Light. Budweiser. Pepsi. Whatever this is. I'm not carrying that out. Beer cans everywhere. A few soda cans. These rocks are big. Tons of sediment. A lot of traffic coming across that bridge. I must have passed a dozen logging trucks on the way here. Doing all that salvage logging from the fire last year. If you don't know what that is, they go out there and cut down the burnt trees and use them for something. I don't know. I think like 10 years ago or something, California passed a law where they could use that stuff now. Could be wrong, but I remember something about that in 2009. Oh boy, that's slick. Shallow here. I mean, it's only like 10 feet deep. I think I'm gonna keep hiking. I really want to catch a fish here because I see all the top water and I know there's fish here, but I don't know what kind of fish. So I'm gonna head out to deeper water and look for some spotted bass. It's not why I came today. I came to metal detect. Well, you see all that surface activity and it just makes you want to fish, you know? I could sit here for hours and watch that fog. It's pretty cool. Olympia. That one's from the 70s. Pull tab. It's actually kind of nice. Started collecting a bunch of these old cans that are pristine. One, it's a cool collection. Put my rod away. Top water right there. Oh well. Oh well. I keep walking. I'm gonna get out to the point. It's rocky and deeper out there. I know there's gonna be spots. Just gonna walk and see if I can see stuff sticking out of the mud line. Sediment layer. What's that one? Old Pepsi. I'll take a Pepsi can, but not if it's crushed. There's some old bottles. You see a lot more bottles and cans than anything else. Corona. I know I'm touching them, but I ain't gonna carry all that stuff. I'm paying attention. I almost broke my ankle. They aren't the deepest fishers I've seen, but they're the widest. Stuck my foot right in there. Another old road bed. There's roads all over the place right here. There's just tons of stuff in the sediment of it. Milwaukee's best. It's like a 90s kind of old spool. I have no idea what that's for. Rope or cable. More beer cans, beer cans, beer cans, beer cans everywhere. Buckets over there. Your frame. Painting frame? I don't know. Painting's gone. Use ladder from their boat. Yeah, golf ball. Add that to the golf ball collection, I guess. There's water coming out, but it almost looks like oil. Gross. Just seeping out of the hill here. Thought I found some cool glasses and I picked them up. Not all there. There's a boat battery right there. Kinds of stuff. How do you lose a battery? Whirlwind of fog. Never seen one like that. It's like a dirt devil, but fog. Mist. Oh, there's another one way over there. That's cool. Huh. Never seen anything like that. This looks like an old site, something. There's little rock walls, rock piles built up, clearing here. Something used to be here. Not too familiar with the history of the South Fork. I know Stringtown used to be over there. There was a community back here. I want to be careful while where I metal detect. I don't want to get in trouble with the state parks. But, tell you what, if I didn't know better, I'd say this was old tailing piles. Sure what it looks like to me. A dredge or something. It's the same kind of tailings you see at downtown Oroville, so I don't know, that'd be my guess. But just a guess, I have no idea. I have no idea how old this one is, but that's hilarious. Dr. Nut. It's actually unopened, but it drinks. It's got a puncture in it. Pretty funny. Too bad that one's not pristine. Okay, so I walked down to the metal stuff, and it looks like somebody lost a whole bunch of stuff off a boat right here. There's a fishing pole sticking out, there's fry pans, bucket, looks like there's an unopened Mountain Dew. So I'm gonna spend a little time metal detecting here. It's like the first good spot I've seen. I have no idea what this is. Old keg? Yeah, old keg. Wow, it's like full too. I'm not carrying that out, but boy is that old. Anybody want some beer? It's still half full. Anyways, it's probably pretty gross. That's funny. What else we got here? Pan. Oh yeah, we got lots of pans. Shock, what is this thing? Oh, there's the tap for the keg. All right, I'm in business. All right. Well, you know what I got to do now? Tap that shit. All right, excuse the language. Getting cloudy on me, huh? Shoes, well, it's a bad day for somebody. Whoa. Huh. I've never seen a top like that. Weird. I have no idea how old this can is. Look at that. 2 circles. We'll look that one up. Alright, I'm gonna metal detect, see if I can't find anything cool. Ooh, another Dr. Nut. Tell me this one's not messed up. Oh, also not open. That one's still half full. Looks like somebody had a real bad day around here, so I'm gonna metal detect. Hopefully I come up with some good stuff. This is the second one of these I've found recently. I don't know, it's thick enough I could make some spinners out of it. So I took the last one, I'll take that one too, I guess. Pans are toast. Handles are toast. Yeah, I could always fry a bass if I caught one. Interesting. Nothing too great so far. Old rusty barbecue. Find. I lucked out. The reel was actually buried in a cloth. Some wires and stuff. I'll have to keep digging. But look at that reel. Thankfully it was covered. I could restore that one. Rod's toast. I don't think you catch anything with that anymore. Too bad. It's like a nice old vintage one. So, sweet. High speed retrieve. Ambidextrous. Guess that was a selling point back then. Speed retrieve. Ambidextrous. 520 Olympic. Never heard of that reel, but it's nice and heavy and heavy duty. Keep that one. I'm just going over the surface stuff. I haven't actually metal detected yet. Just grabbing the stuff I could see, get it out of the way. Another not open one. I've never heard of this, Dr. Nut. I'm very curious what it tastes like. Story is there, another one we'll have to look up. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that keg back home, but honestly, I have 3 kegs in my garage I need to get rid of, so no way I'm carrying that thing back. Looks like there was some tackle here. Oh yeah. Pliers. Yeah, somebody had a bad day. Stringer, pliers. I'll get this garbage out of here. Can opener. Keep looking, I guess. That one was buried under the sediment. Not real deep. Still buried though. That's a solid mark. A beer I don't recognize. It's not super old though. 80s or 90s. Huh. I don't even know how to say that. Lake Valley, Pennsylvania. In case you're wondering, it's a keg of Coors. Coors Company, says right there. Colorado. Golden, Colorado. My mistake. 15.5 gallons. That's why I hate metal detecting sometimes. 5 minutes for a bottle cap. You know I'm gonna keep it. I think it was buried. What a waste of time. Those are some old sunglasses. That one was under 3 or 4 inches of sediment. So you dig careful. Sediment's really hard. You go bashing on it with your shovel, you're gonna break some stuff. There's definitely a community or something here. They were doing something here. I have to look up the history of the spot. It's interesting. There's cleared out channels everywhere. One here, one there, one over there. Rock piles everywhere. Could spend all day here. People over at the launch ramp. Looks like work trucks. Must be coming down to use the restroom. Alright, I got quite a bit of stuff to pack up. And I haven't finished hiking yet, so I'm trying to decide if I should just put it in my bag and leave my bag, get it on the way back, or what. Might not take the same route on the way back though, right? So I don't know. Take a little break and make up my mind. Look at the fog before it stops. And this weather's nice. It's a nice cool day. Good day for hiking. Yeah, I wish I could tell you what I'm looking at. I'm gonna have to get a history book. You can see they clearly stacked the rocks like this. All these little channels. I guess there was another little town right here or something. It's their windbreaker. Arizona Gene Company. Well, I touched it. I guess I'm taking it. Looks like somebody's been down here on a dirt bike. Just a while ago. I'll tell you, that sounds pretty fun. There's another umbrella. I don't know, maybe it used to be orange. It's brown now. And if you're missing one, there you go. I'm not carrying those out. I did out a whole collection of them. Man, it's really not deep out there. Another 1970s Coolers can. I would totally take, but it is completely full of sediment. Add another 2 pounds to my bag. But while I stopped here, I looked down, another pair of sunglasses. Oh shoot, where'd they go? Oh, I did just D&G. Those aren't that beat up. A little girly for me, but still, free pair of glasses. This work truck's up there making noise. Oh, osprey. See one just about every time I come. Good sign. It's heading that way. There's got to be fish back there then. Also saw a grebe swim by. That's another good sign. It's bait fish. Lawn chair. What is this? Plastic visor. Newport Beach, California. I don't think that one fits me, guys. Feels like a lot longer hike than it actually is. I think it's only like a mile and a half. Between a mile and a half and 2 miles out to the point out here. With all the ups and downs and arounds and stopping for looking. It's taken quite a while. It's like a piece of metal. Interesting. It's not. There's a lot of it's buried. Oh well. And they're going, why aren't you metal detecting? Well, calm down. There's so much area to metal detect. I literally couldn't cover all of it. I look for a good spot and I go for it. Motorcycle made it all the way out here. I tell you, I'm jealous. It's not like it's hard to get down here. There's like no real way to stop people. There's like a road that goes right around the launch ramp back there. Comes right down. There's a big old metal pipe going in the water. Whatever that's about. It's a really nice road bed here. Makes for easy walking. You can see the trees like this that they cut because they're so tall. They stuck above the did pole line, which I believe is 640 feet. Everything below that they left. Noisemakers. And here's the point. Made it. Ooh, a whole bunch of geese. There's a lot of trash right here. Disappointing. I might walk up to the rocks up there and try to catch a fish. Probably my best bet. This looks too shallow. But like I was just saying, I'm very curious about what this is. Rocks all the way down it. There's like boards in between. No idea what that's about. Something that was there before the lake filled up, obviously. It disappears in the sediment here. I'll show you. There's a board down here. There's boards like this all the way up it. I'm sure there's people that know a lot more about the lake than I do that could tell you. See that? I don't know. No idea. More clothing? What is this? Oh my god. Somebody's rash guard. Another unopened Mountain Dew. This one's quarter full evaporation, I guess. I don't know. It's like somebody just went by throwing Mountain Dews out of their boat. What is this? Plastic hose. Interesting. Goes all the way up the hill. down into the water. That's not even that old of a hose. It is buried. Suspicious. Another coolers with the weird top. Circle top. Got that one on the way back. A big bass. Eat something right there. Just looking up, watching the helicopter, and then something got inhaled. There's fish here. I haven't got any bites though, and I already lost a lure. That one's loud. Big yellow one. Oh! What? Oh my god, it bit and it broke my freaking line. Now I gotta walk back to the backpack. Man, I just put that on. Oh, that was my fault. I decided to tie a different knot real quick, and I'm pretty sure I messed it up. So I was sitting there watching the helicopter. A whole bunch of activity right there on the other side of the tree. Probably little fish. You can see him now. It's only like 4 or 5 inches. That's a heck of a walk. There's little bass feeding everywhere. Just tormenting me. And see over there, over here. Oh, that's a tree. Oh, maybe not. It's moving. Oh, it is a tree. It was moving though. All right, I give up. I'm heading back. That's just ridiculous. Water tastes gross. Ugh, splashed my face with it. Ugh, nasty. All right, I'm heading back. Spray again. Okay, I finally got a bite. There's like 34-inch bass chasing it. There's just a school of them right there. There's tons of small fish right here. I'll put on a, I don't know, baby bass color, I guess. And there's tons of them. This may be 30 or 40. Getting plenty of bites from these tiny fish. I was curious about this thing when I walked by earlier. Some good metal. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe a ski pole or something. I don't know. It's a little too much to carry. I have seen bigger fish jump here and there, but they're mostly out in the middle. On the channel, I guess. There's just tiny fish everywhere chasing my lure. I always feel like if there's big bass around, those little ones don't have the confidence to do that, so I don't feel like it's a great sign when they're chasing it. The way these rocks sparkle makes me think they got chromium in them. Used to be chromium mines around here. Used to be a bunch up on Concow Ridge. Just following the deer trail along here. It's pretty wore in from them. Big old rings way out there. And there's big ones here. I just can't get to them. So I made it back to my backpack. Dug through it. Realized I don't have my crappie jigs with me. So smallest lure I have is a 1/8. I don't know if it's going to be small enough to catch these little things, but it's nice to know my new rod can cast them. Must have took them out when I was packing last night. Oh, that was a keeper sized. Hit it right here at the bank. Must have followed all the way in. I don't need a crappie jig to catch that one. I just needed to actually swallow it. Keep trying here. Didn't feel the steel, but doesn't mean it's going to come back either. Just missed another one. Not used to this rod. It's got a lot of bend. I got to really set the hook on them. Just sitting here saying, geez, come on, just let me catch one. All I want is to catch one. Bam, got one. Spitting up smelt. Maybe they're chasing something. All right, thank you, fish. No skunks. It's not a keeper, but I caught a fish, so no skunks. And there's just tons of these little sized ones everywhere. They're chubby, they're definitely healthy. Another couple of years, it's gonna be real great fishing back here. All right, no skunks. I could leave happy. Of course, if I was catching them to eat, I'd be upset, but that's all right. And there's little ones everywhere. There's so many. Only seen a couple chase it that were actually keepers. All right, well, I'm gonna fish a little bit longer. Those people got a worse prescription than I do. That sucks. That was a bad day for somebody. Oh yeah, they got bad eyes. I don't see the other one. Actually hoping I didn't find an anchor this time. I just can't bring it upon myself to leave them. But it's right next to this buoy. It looks like a really good anchor, so I'm gonna take it. Pretty much maxes out my weight for the trip though. It's not that old. I'm telling you people, stop. Don't use these anchors in the lake. Every anchor I have found here looks like this. You know, it's that, I don't know, I call them river anchors, but honestly, I don't know enough about anchors to tell you exactly what they're for. And they're 10 pound. That makes 4 10-pound anchors I've found. Well, it's a nice anchor. I'm going to take it. Be a little rusty if it wasn't painted. Looks like there's a White Claw can over there. Real classy, people, real classy. Stuff there while I look around a bit. See if I can't find anything else worth taking. Like I said, I'm pretty much maxed out on weight at this point, so don't really want to find too much more stuff. If I do, I'll have to leave it and come back again, I guess. You never know what you're gonna find. It's part of the reason I almost don't bring the metal detector. And honestly, I could find just as much stuff without using it a lot faster if I just keep walking. But the problem with that is your eyes go blurry if you just cruising the shoreline with them all day. Everything looks the same. Everything's the same color. It's all coated in this crap. Oh, that's all can. 90s hams. Genuine draft. It's late 80s. You don't see hams anymore. Let's see, it's the bottom I want. It's the 70s ones I want. I might take that, but keep looking real quick. You know, work out here on the... Yeah, but I keep spooking fish out of the mud. That one put up a big old dust cloud as it took off. There's fish up shallow, just they're not real big. Oh man, the geese have been loving this spot. There's bird prints everywhere. Wonder how far this point goes out. And secondary point over there. Well, nothing out here on the point. I'm talking about your eyes get blurry and everything just blurs together. I walked right by this net, didn't even notice. So, you probably saw it on the film. I'm sure I will when I look at it. That makes net number 3. This one has a nice handle. I like it. I'll definitely keep it. And the net's still good on it. I don't have to order a replacement. Yeah, I got quite a collection of nets now. It's missing the cap. That kind of stinks. And the color's all faded. This one's not as old as the last 2 I found. But free net's a free net. Not that I need that many nets. I know not everybody uses these for salmon fishing. I mean, if it's the net you got, it's the net you're gonna use. But if they were salmon fish here, I gotta wonder why they were back here. Because I mean, there's no salmon back here. That is a big cable. Look at that thing. Very. Ah. Rusty. Gross. Well, I'm gonna have to reorganize. It's gonna take a while. It's a lot of stuff to carry back. I got a 1.5 miles to go, so just gonna pack it up and head out, I guess. Get a good look at it now from here. Just rock piles here and there. Definitely man-made. Clearly man-made. Those are hand-stacked piles. Channel down the center. And if I had to guess, I'd say this was an old mine. It's all dug out. There's tailing piles everywhere. It just stopped at some point. The one I've seen of these. I don't know what it is, but it's ceramic. Old insulator or something, maybe. Getting closer. Spray again. Still hunting. I agree. These are big rocks. When the water's up, this is kind of stuff I want to fish. We're gonna find the big spot sitting. I'm beat. I'm gonna take a break. Piece of quartz, but it's kind of smoky. Pretty cool. There's little chunks of it here. I'm already overloaded. I don't need any more rocks at home anyways. Cool pieces though. I think I took a wrong turn here. Oh well. Alright, here's your last view before I leave the water. Beat, it's super windy. I'm out of water. I got more in the car, but I gotta get to it. See the road coming down on the other side. There's not a lot of water back there. The cockerels here are almost done seeding. So next time I come, I'm gonna be covered in them. Just so you know, if you're planning on coming and doing this. And they suck to walk through once they're done. They just stick to your shoelaces, your pants, your socks. And they really suck for the dogs. Once they drop on the ground, they get stuck in their paws. Man, I'm done. That was a bit more of a workout than I thought.
Walking in that sandy DG just is a killer. Every step you gotta take real slow. See the light at the end of the tunnel here? I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go see if the Gold Flick's open. I'm hungry. If they are, I'm gonna mow down, get some pickle spears and a burger. One of the few things that made it through the fire up here. So I'm gonna go give them some patronage if they're open. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, there's a ground squirrel. I did see a coyote hole this morning, and there's definitely ground squirrel holes way below the water line, so hopefully the animals move when the water comes up. All right, I'm out of here.